You can sit here or really awkwardly close to me, but
behind him.
Hiya, Brucey.
Okay, I didn't really want you to sit that close.
Oh.
Bruce, hey. Hold on.
Beats, loops, rap, stuff, and stuff. It said beats, loops, rap, stuff, and stuff. It said beats, loops, rap, stuff, and stuff. It said.
Hey, everybody.
Hold on, and action.
Everybody, welcome back to Content with Shane Hartline. Our guest this week is one of my best friends, one of the funniest people that I've ever met. He was a groomsman at my wedding. Mr. Tim De La Motte. Let's go get him so you guys can find out why I love him so much. Where's my sandals? You know what? We're going to bare bones it. I'm just going to go barefooted. Okay. Every time. Hey, I'm going to need you to put this on.
Save it for the podcast.
There we go. Oh, it's already started,
That's what
baby.
they always say.
What's up, dude?
What up,
Come on
doggy
up.
dog?
How are you, buddy? They always are saying save it for the podcast.
Yeah, they also say this could be a podcast.
That was my thing.
Yeah. Timmy.
What's up, boys?
Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Can you believe I'm on the show?
You're on the show.
Famously, this should be a
Oh, hi,
podcast with Bruce.
So basically how I want to do this is the
Crib style.
It's crib style. The whole thing behind the show is I want to do content without an agenda because we're in an industry and we're in, I'm going to take it all again one more time.
Are you doing this for the show, or are you just telling me your friend?
I'm telling you, my friend, and doing it for the show. So basically the show is doing content without an agenda. We're in such an industry where we make and do so much for a reason to get something for some outcome. So I want to kind of go back to my roots a bit of making content to just make anything. In this, we can just chit chat. If it leads to us making something, that's even better. But if not, this is still a piece of content.
Shane wants to go back to his roots of his journey from the Southeast USA.
Yeah. Have a seat, Tim. Make yourself at home. You got a drink? You're good?
I'm allergic to drinks.
Come on, bud. Let's get down.
How many spins
Come on,
can
Bruce.
I do?
Get down.
Bro, this is the studio. This is the one from famously,
this is from the original Jana Lee Ortiz and Gabriella Ortiz podcast.
Is this my seat?
You can sit here or really awkwardly close to me, but
Behind him, you can stand behind him.
I would do
hand
that.
on my shoulder the whole
Hiya,
time.
Brucey.
Okay, I didn't really want you to sit that close.
Oh. Hiya, Brucey.
Okay, fine. What's good, man?
Chilling. Do you know how much they have the nerve
Is this
to
the Superba?
charge?
I don't even want to know what Superba is.
Superba's bread, but it's also drinks and it's also snacks. Superba bread, snacks. A customer of Vibes Drinks that's on CBD.
Oh, it is called Vibes.
Do you know how much
Drink.
CBD I'm on right now?
Is this packed with CBD?
Crack baby dancing.
25 milligrams hemp CBD, 45 milligrams magnesium. So you're feeling pretty chill right now.
I don't know. Somebody. So what happened was I had one of the most least chill drives from LA to Pasadena.
Uh-huh.
I don't know
Famously,
if
you don't
know.
like coming over here.
Famously, I don't like.
Famously,
doing
my boy
anything.
Tim doesn't like going anywhere.
I'll tell you this. A broken air conditioner. One that you might tell your friends. My air conditioner's a little bit weak these days. No match for the actual heat of the actual valley.
And what kind of car do you have again?
Take the thing off your.
On my chin,
On the bill of
on the bill of my hat. That's perfect. Exactly where everyone will want it to be.
But right on the front. Right on
Why are you keep
Right on
doing
the front?
that?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe not. I guess it doesn't matter because
Try
the bill
that.
is actually perfect.
Is it coming?
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it sounding good? Am
Yeah,
I
that's
looking?
perfect.
And I'm looking.
Great.
Because when you look with this,
I know I would chin my chin.
Yeah, then it sounds.
So the air conditioner of a car, when you might describe an air conditioner to a pal, is like, yeah, let's take your car because my air conditioner doesn't feel so good these days. It's a little weak. The actual heat of the valley, and
It's
even
coming through the.
well, even of this valley. The other day I was driving my famous car, and I was driving through the on the 10, the freeway 10 to the beach. And as I got off, I turned off the air conditioner, and I was like, man, it's not working. And I cranked up the regular air coming through. And I was like, boy, why would the air conditioner work now? Why would the air be getting so much cooler? It wasn't. The air outside was cooler than the air coming through the vents of the air conditioner. Insane shit. So anyway, I drive a 1991 Toyota 4Runner. It's the world's stupidest car.
Very cool car, though.
World's most idiotic vehicle. And if you wanted
why do you say that? What makes it idiotic?
Because if you have a car like mine, which I have famously discussed, its favorite food is money. So everything that you put into it, you have to feed shovels fulls of money to her. So she isn't happy unless she's eating her favorite food.
Okay.
So when she drives and she's full of money, she loves it.
She's very happy.
Yes. When you drive her and she's like, I could use a little bit more money, she's less happy. So what happened on the way over here, excuse me, Bruce, I'm speaking.
What's he growling at?
Oh, God, it's that Civil War ghost. Oh,
Bruce, hey.
I literally.
Hey, buddy, it's okay.
I know, Bruce.
Okay.
I'm also scared. It's really
Wow. I heard there was another wonderful human with a mustache. So good to see
I feel so bad because my dog is so scared.
Full
I don't know
disclosure.
that he's scared. He's just.
Dogs frequently are scared by it.
Come to find out, dogs don't like snakes.
Full disclosure. I thought that was Gabby falling down the stairs. So I was like, oh
Hey, come here,
shit,
back.
should we interrupt the show for Gabby falling down the
Hey,
stairs?
Brucey, it's
Dude,
okay.
is
Full
this...
disclosure, I did not mean
Hey,
to fall
it's
down.
okay.
Did you know Seth was upstairs?
I had no idea Seth was in my home.
Did you know?
And
you
that's
were
the
in
magic
jail?
of Sethward.
Yes, that's true. I'm just everywhere.
Do you know he was on the television show Armenia's Got Talent?
Famously.
That's what my neighbors think.
So wait, no, you were on...
I have to eat you now.
Oh, I
Okay.
see.
All right.
Well, you're gonna go microphone
Hold on.
No, I can't eat him.
Well, the problem is I taste too delicious and
Yeah,
too
I
sweet.
can't eat
Also-
another man with a wonderful mustache.
And also,
All right, Bruce, you want to go for an eat?
go get Brucey.
It's okay. You're gonna be scaring him.
Brucey.
He's actually
Edie.
a lot better than I thought.
Have
he
you
would
guys ever wrestled in his?
Not his-
arm
well, I've been
costume?
eaten by him in this.
Yeah, but has he ever wrestled you with no arms?
Let's try it right now.
I'm good.
Throw a Seth word. You didn't throw a Seth.
I did throw a Seth word, and that was
What does that mean?
one of the worst videos I think that you should have
throw
ever
a Seth
should have
word,
never
right?
done.
Those piano lessons getting you frustrated? Hey, don't throw that piano. Throw a Seth word. Wow, look at that strong man. Throw that Seth word. He's having a good day, too. Throw him in that table, why don't you? Ow. Dude, that one looked like it hurt. That one definitely hurt.
I shouldn't have made it in the same day. I had a bunch of my friends come in.
What are you doing? You want to sit?
Well, I'm supposed to leave so that I don't interrupt your interview. It was just supposed
He
to be
was
a
just
startle.
here, and like I was like, it'd be funny to yeah.
Did
yeah.
it work? Was
Yes,
it worth
I'm
it?
so scared.
Was
You
it
got a
worth
nice. I'm so happy to see you. It's been so long. I can't believe the last video I saw of you. You had someone else's foot in your mouth.
Yeah!
That was top of my feed.
Amazing.
That was top of my feed
Shane,
for a
appreciate you,
day.
Seth.
Was it?
For a day.
It
Screw up a
worked
little bit.
perfectly with the
Me?
Hawk 2 movement.
Oh, I know. Everyone's getting slutty.
All right, I can't go back up the stairs.
No.
I'm going to have to take this off.
Which
Yeah.
talent did you have? Is you were an animal?
Yeah, my talent is I'm an animal.
They give you a talent when you get on the show, right? They go, your talent is...
No, he comes with a talent.
You do?
You know I am talented, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But they don't give you one when you show up on the day? They say...
Like, your talent is juggling.
yeah.
You know how to do that.
Yeah. Either your talent is juggling or sticking sticks Boy, are those tent poles?
Yeah, they're up my ass.
Wow. I definitely thought it was Gabby falling down the stairs. I was like, okay.
Get Gabby.
I figured.
Is it up in the room?
Yeah, let me go.
What are you
check
looking
this.
for?
My cell phone.
We need to get. It's on the couch.
Why would you need your. There's something right there.
There's one right there.
There's one right here.
Is it down there?
Yeah, it's got.
Okay.
Oh, Seth, your phone has a picture of Shane and Gabby in their wedding?
Seth, no.
Dude, what
Black
the
it out, black it
fuck?
out.
Seth, I knew you wanted
Oh
my life.
God. That's crazy. Were you, oh my God.
Cool.
Just wanted to roll.
Just to keep track of time.
19, 15. Wait, what is it?
19. Station 11.
Like you don't know.
Don't make fun. To be fair, don't make fun. Station 11 was also a show.
After Station 19.
Station 11 was a book
Wait, before.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a book first.
Yeah, it was a
Okay,
comics
pretend
book.
like I was never here.
Are you leaving? Are you.
I had one rule, Seth.
What? He can't whip shit around?
Oh, don't make
Gabby, get all the little things that can swipe. Later, Gabby.
What was his one directive? Don't knock shit over.
Don't break stuff because Gabby would get upset with me.
Don't give that note to a clown.
Also, you shouldn't.
I know.
Also, you shouldn't say that while I'm on the show. I want to break shit now.
I know.
My whole skit idea for Shane's
Yeah,
thing
did you come with something?
is I wanted to break some shit today. No, me and Bruce were just gonna have a real heart to heart, real father son talk.
Poor Bruce. That I will say, like the moment Seth started doing that, and I could tell Bruce was scared. I was like, abort. That's a new element. I've never experienced that before. Of like,
I've never seen my dog around a human snake before.
that's a new thing. My dog's never been around a full.
The animal doesn't know that there's going to be this big menacing
Full-grown human.
But he's a
snake.
good boy. Thank you for protecting us from the evil snake.
Yeah, if he ever comes back down, he can bite his asshole off.
He sure is watching up there. Though.
Before Seth even was visible, I think
He
he
felt-
saw the shadow.
did he?
I think he probably saw the shadow when he was at the top of the stairs. You blocked the
I definitely
and that was
did.
enough for Bruce to be like,
And it took everything in me to not start growling myself.
So, Tim, some might think that you and I may have never ended up being best buds. What is it about me that you love so much?
I think it's your big long dong.
Oh, we know. We stated in the last episode I don't have one.
Oh, I think it's probably the fact that you are. Do you want me to get real?
I'd rather a real answer.
You're a very sweet man.
Thanks, man.
You're a very good friend. You're very generous with your time. You're very authentic. You're a Southern man, but secretly woke.
Okay, we're leaning into bits.
You put me into things.
Yeah.
You had me at your big fat Greek
now
wedding.
just go all bit.
You had me at your big fat Greek wedding.
Okay.
You put me in your Channel 101 skit called The Office.
First, we were talking about last week's episode, sort of Mortal Kombat. You
Oh,
were
yeah.
Gronkbot. That was like the first thing we made together.
It's true.
Gronkbot. I was programmed to inflict pain.
Well, the first thing I think that we made together.
Space Stars. Was that it?
No, not even close. Space Stars was years after I moved here. Sort of Mortal Kombat was the first thing that we ever shot here. Space Stars, you're right, but a different version. So, full disclosure, Shane has sometimes ideas that don't come off all the way.
Okay, all my ideas are fucking fantastic.
It's not true. Some of them are very good. One of them went viral once. It was the big long dong one where you hung the big long
But it
dong.
went on
out.
viral on a site that I can't publicly advertise.
Porno.com.
Porn.com.
Porno.gov. It went viral on porno.gov.
wait, what was it? Something got viral on Pornhub?
Yeah, his giant dong.
Porn.com.
His giant
You
dong
don't remember my big dong video on
went viral on
porn.com?
porno.gov.
My mom has a filter on the internet.
Tell
You
your mom
still
to take
use
it
your
off.
mom's internet filters?
He's still using his Windows 95.
Bro, Mom,
Desktop.
hang up the phone with Grandma. I need to go on the
Bruce,
internet.
you all right, bud? You okay? You okay?
Bruce, do me a favor. Get off the phone. I want to dial up the internet. 56K modems, etc., etc. Do you want to know what makes you such a good friend? It's your laughter at every one of my stupid bits. That's,
You do make me laugh. But here's the thing about Tim. I do like certain people's real laughter. Tim is a very, he has levels of laughter. He's got like I'll give you a generous laugh and a chuckle. But when I can get Tim's real deep laugh, I feel like I've achieved something.
I don't know that I've actually laughed at anything since I lived here.
I thought you were about to say, I don't know that I've ever actually laughed at anything
No,
you've done.
I have. Very few people have known my actual real laugh. This is a really good bit for comedians, too.
Mm-hmm.
People love being around big laughers, and I am not one. This is why I don't work.
But you're honest. That's why, it's not that you're
That's
not
why
one.
people hate me. But my actual laughter, if I were to give an actual laugh, I get Homer Simpson high pitch, like
I love it though.
It's a real deal. Like
It's
I can't
also your
stop.
facial expression that's different than from any.
Yeah.
It's like
My face turns into Paul Bearer from Undertaker, from WWF Rundertaker.
WWF's Rundertaker character.
Seth, don't do it again. Oh, now he's doing his John C. Reilly impression. Do you know that's what John C. Reilly dresses like all the time?
Tell everybody to go back and watch your
No, I
episode.
swear to God.
Go to my episode and watch it. Shane only has handlebar mustaches on this show. This is the
This is
role.
real.
Damn,
Wait, are
that's
those
true.
button fly trousers?
You want to see? Yeah, they're button fly. Yeah.
Were you recently at an Elysian Theater event during a daytime?
You're also recently at a fucking horse race.
I was at a horse race. I was driving my train here.
No, but I'm sorry, interrupt.
Were you driving Miss Daisy here?
What did you ask
Were
him?
you recently at an event at the Elysian Theater where they were like doing a bunch of acts that were kind of like working on stuff?
No, I haven't been. I
Okay.
haven't performed at Elysian since before Rome, I think.
Yes, please.
Books shows.
I love being on the good show.
What's he whispering? Kyle, what's he whispering? Boy,
Bye.
I love this outfit. It was so good to see you again. Mwah. Two mustaches kiss.
And a black hole was created.
Yeah.
The lips didn't touch, but the mustache.
I mean, they might have. Bye, Seth.
And it's fine.
Bye.
Every kiss is accepted.
Every kiss begins with. Oh God!
everything?
He won't leave if you're facing the camera on him. He's a fucking.
camera is rolling,
he's
Seth
a
won't leave.
natural. He is a
gotta
natural
cut the
camera
camera.
slut. He won't go.
Guys,
Just go.
like, exit shot.
See ya.
I hate his. Take the camera off him.
Take it off. He needs it off if he can't
He
breathe.
won't leave.
He can't breathe.
For real now. Just kidding. Okay.
Good.
I really will.
Okay, bye.
Turn the camera away. So Shane loves good comedy geniuses like myself, like
Yep.
Robin Williams, like BJ Novak. He likes only the best. Only the
No
best.
shade on BJ Novak, but that is something, I don't know why that's so funny. Who's your favorite comedians? If someone just comes out the gate saying BJ Novak, I'm like, all right,
I was like, bro, my guy. I don't know. He's
That's
like,
someone I want to have a steak dinner
yeah,
with.
Samantha Bee. Like, oh, cool. She's great, but I don't know. if She's exactly the type.
Anyone's top.
Exactly. You've done shows at the Funny Store.
Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to do this anymore.
Done
You don't have to do
shows
this anymore.
at the Comedy Factory. You've done shows at the Laugh Emporium.
What? Okay, I'm
What?
going to change. Oh,
What?
you're asking me a question now?
What?
All right, take over this interview.
What
It's not even an interview.
Whatever.
Yeah,
What
you're right. You're right. You're right.
is your secret to booking a successful tour? I'm
A
talking
comedy
you go-
tour?
Yeah,
I've not
you-
booked a comedy tour.
yes, huh? You
No,
did one.
I opened with Olin. I've never booked a tour.
You've opened for Olin.
Yeah.
Not with Olin.
Opened for.
You've filmed comedy special. You've done comedy special on the road with famous Luke Null. You've done comedy special on the road with
Not
famous
comedy special, comedy show.
with famous BJ Novak. You've done famous comedy opener for Three Sheets to the Wind, Three Sheets, Zane Lamprey. You've done all these famous shows. What's the secret to a good live comedy tour booking?
What's the secret to
Top quality, top
doing a
live.
good? Are you just asking what you think or what I think is the secret to doing a good comedy show? Is that what you're really asking? Like a real answer, I mean, just I always try to real talk. I do try to anytime I get stage time, and I know you're similar in this. because I've seen you perform many times, like you try to leave the audience with something. Like you don't, if I get an opportunity to perform in a show, no matter the size of the audience, I'm giving the same amount of effort. I know you're similar.
Sure.
Are you similar? Do you go into shows, it's like, this is 10 people, I'm going to give it 10 people energy.
I think I've told you this before. If I go anywhere to do a show, I'm deciding to not have a bad time.
Yeah, go have fun.
I'm like, I drove, like, even as stupid as, I think I told you this, even as stupid as like doing a show in Glendale. I'm like, I got out, I got in my car, I drove down to Glendale, I found a quarter to put in a parking meter. I'm going to have a good time. Now, does that always mean, the best possible shows or anything, or everybody on the stage is having as much fun as me? No. But it always guarantees that I'm going to have a good time. But I think of that for like on a famous like, worldwide or citywide tour or something like that. You got to leave them with something. Leave them with a $20 bill under their seats. Leave them with a nice roll of Lifesavers.
Surprise them.
Taped to the leg of their chair. Leave them. Yeah. I mean, you famously give people NFTs.
Yeah, I give every comedy show there's always one
naked frontal,
NFT taped under a chair.
Naked Frontal Tim, which is a photo of me nude.
Naked Frontal Tim will be at my September 6th show at the Kookaburra Lounge.
The Kookaburra? You're really doing it?
Yeah. But
can I pitch?
Pitch what?
A Kookaburra show.
Please, hit me.
Okay. So, a children's show. Now,
interesting.
Not necessarily children are the star of the show. That would probably be against the law. You are star of the show, but it is a show for an audience of children.
Or it's children's show for adults.
Oh, that's not bad either. Pee Wee Herman famously did something similar and then jacked off in a movie theater and then died.
Yeah, but
you just skip those last two steps.
Did he die in that theater?
I don't know.
Pee Wee did.
Pee Wee died in that
That's
theater.
dark. I love Pee Wee.
Pee Wee died on that day in that theater. But I think if you were to do a comedy show for adults, that's not a bad idea.
You mean children's show for adults?
Yeah.
Comedy. You're gonna do a fucking comedy show for adults
instead of whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever you're
doing.
trying to do.
Yeah, no, a children's comedy show for adults. I had this idea. How about this? This is a nice pitch. A late night style talk show for an audience of kids.
Love that.
So it's like you write jokes that are, kid specific.
Yeah.
You have guests that are like interesting to kids, and you call it the Not So Late Show because it's at 6
actually
p.m.
before their nap time.
Exactly, or it's at 6 p.m. before bed by time. Not a bad idea.
That's fun. That
one is free to use by you.
That's the thing that I always know that with Tim, you have so many. I mean, I don't want to like blow smoke, but like you have a lot of great ideas.
I agree, but I don't have...
He's modest.
Here's the problem, though. I have all these great ideas in fleeting moments, and then I have no one to like run them up the flagpole with me. And be
but what stops you from making something? Like, I'm not judging you, but you do have a lot of great ideas that you're constantly telling me about, and it's not that you don't make things, but like what stops someone like you from like executing something? Because to me, when I come up with something, you know me, I get really itchy. I want to literally, it's weird. I don't know. I haven't gotten it diagnosed yet, but no, I get really itchy and I want to make it as quick as possible just to see the thing.
Mine is fear. 1,000%. Always has been fear. I'm afraid of nearly everything.
Judgment.
Yeah. Judgment from audiences solely. Like everything. This is why I always found like my enjoyment of improv more so than my enjoyment of like sketch or stand-up or anything like that. Is because like you can't really judge me. I'm just making it up on the fly.
And everybody else is a part of this.
Yeah, it's like, bro, it's literally like having like washing your hands of the entire situation. Whereas like stand-up comedy, it's like I spent time on this, and if you don't like it,
there is nobody else to
blame. But it's funny because like I think a good comedian is like, well, if you don't like it, you're stupid. But I am such a people pleaser in my personal life and in my like professional life that I'm like.
But the thing, and I will, with stand-up that I didn't think I was gonna like was that I always thought that like, oh, I feel this like safety net with improv that was always so comfortable for me, and like, but the thing I will say about stand-up that to me has made performing a little bit easier because I was terrified when I started it, and I just recently got into it really. But the thing that has made it easier is I will do a bit or a set one way in one audience, and I'll do the same bit, the same set in another audience. It'll crush here, it might not hit as well here. And so it's what that tells me is like, while there's a lot that is in your control, there are things that aren't. And it's things that aren't are like the energy of a room, like literally anything.
Do you drink before you go on stage?
I used to not, but I have found lately that having one or two loosens me up a little bit more to play a bit more. And I like that feeling. I don't think I'll do it every time, but I like to throw back some brews, and I found like 2 beers gets me loose, and I get out of my head a little bit to the point that I think any more might be too much. It still keeps me present, but enough that I can take some risks that I might not have taken if I was stone cold sober.
And by beers, you mean Xanax, right?
Yeah.
You're taking Xanax.
Beer's full of Xanax.
Right. You ever see a hat mic before?
A
hat mic.
Mic.
Here's the deal with this idea. All right, what about this? This is a good idea.
New idea.
So for me, the thing that's always so fun about like a late night talk show, you hosted 2 late night talk shows once.
At one time.
Yeah.
The Tonight Shows with our famous friend, Jeremiah Burton.
Maybe the most famous friend we have at this point in time.
He's going to do the show soon, actually.
Okay, I believe you.
We'll see it.
Real get for Shane. If he can get his
Suck
old pal.
my ass.
Famous car YouTuber Jeremiah Burton, formerly of Donut Media. We love him.
Now big time.
Get him on. Get Doug DeMuro on. Get Scotty Kilmer.
I don't know. Are those the people that do it with him?
No, Scotty Kilmer. Do you guys know? Do you know Scotty Kilmer?
Talking to the
Rev
audience?
up your engines. You know
I
this
hear
guy?
him. I don't know.
You don't know him? Someone's gonna fucking love that bit. Rev up your engines. How he talks like. So you think you're gonna buy yourself a nice Toyota car? Well, guess what? This Toyota's about to fall into a dumpster.
Guy was on TV.
You know this guy?
It died. It did die.
Yeah.
Hold 1 second. Let me get that. We actually knew that was going to happen. All right, tell me.
We knew that was gonna happen. Sure.
Yeah, it's too bad it doesn't give you any
Indication.
Warning. Is that the Black Madge?
Mm-hmm. Madge.
and action.
So you could have famous YouTubers on Jeremiah Burton, Doug DeMuro, Scotty Kilmer. I think it's
What
Kilmer.
is-
He
who
goes.
is that?
He does that. He does the rev up your engines. You're gonna have a nice drive in a Toyota car, but you got 280,000 miles on this car. Brakes are about to go. You don't know this guy?
No.
He's
Is this a real person or is it a bit?
real guy. The 2 impersonations that I can do are both unfamous people. One is Scotty Kilmer from Car YouTube.
You also do the best Jersey characters I've ever met. Jersey, New York.
But I can't do that no more. Because I gotta go.
Why?
Because I gotta friggin' take a trip down the shore. I gotta go
gotta
and
down
refill.
Wawa.
I gotta go refill my. See, I lose it now.
Sorry, I derailed you.
I gotta go down to the Wawa. I gotta go replace my turkey hoagies so I can make sure that I get the accent all the way back in the back of my. Now, see, I lost it again. I gotta go inside the Wawa. I gotta go down the shore. I gotta do a nice arts and crafts activity in order to get my Wawa turkey hoagies.
Yeah.
Okay. Or I go over to Turkey Hill, where they have, that's a gas station.
Okay.
Or I go over to Sheets and I get myself a friggin' pretzel sandwich. And maybe.
What was the best place?
Sheets. You ever been to a Sheets?
No.
Okay, so Sheets will have MTO. You go inside, you stand at a computer monitor, you feel Captain Kirk, or you stand at a computer monitor and you type in what kind of sandwich you want. So you
Did you
say,
call him Captain Kirk?
Captain Kirk. What's his name?
Are you talking about Star Trek?
Yeah.
Captain Kirk.
You go inside, you stand at a computer like Captain Kirk, and you say, computer, I want pretzel, bun, turkey, hoagie.
That's like Wawa.
Yeah, but it's
But
called
better?
MTO,
Okay.
not Wawa, whatever it's called. Anyway, then
Wawa's
you
just
go,
called Wawa.
then you go up to your friggin' cash register. You tell them, I want the 6 mils ins. I gotta have 6 mils ins. And
Are you a Zen guy? Have you done
no.
Zen? I haven't
And
either.
a pack of Parliament lights.
For time reasons,
Wow.
I want to.
Wow.
I want to.
Wow.
Is he blowing mics out? No.
Yeah, I actually am.
What
I
is
have
your
mic
go-to
technique.
sandwich?
Turkey hoagie.
Is it for real?
No. Who are you
I
asking?
always know with Tim that I have to carve through a layer of bit. to
My
get to
favorite part about hanging out with Shane or my wife is them constantly going, is this a bit? And me not know. I just think if you're around comedians, you got to assume, play along.
There's always a layer of bit.
Have a nice time. Play
Yeah, I hear you.
along, or don't.
You did you have any
Those are two good choices.
Have a nice time. Play along or don't.
Play along or don't.
Or
All I
don't.
ask is
Sorry, you have
all I
two.
ask is you play along
You
or
have
don't.
two options.
Did you come with any ideas? We don't also ever have to make anything on
Yeah.
this. Do you have anything?
What I was gonna say was that in the realm of like a kids talk show, my favorite part of talk shows was always the sketches. You know, little
Yeah, yeah,
audience plants and characters and things. I didn't have any anyone's planned, but as I was driving over here, I thought to myself, what about this guy who's like on CBD? And they go, it's like, oh man, I'm on so much CBD, and they go, that actually doesn't do anything to you. I'm like, what do you mean CBD doesn't do it? It's like, no, CBD doesn't do anything to you. Like, damn. And I've been smoking these crack-based donuts all day or something like that.
Or yeah, so
You know what I mean?
we could be just hanging out right now. Let's just riff and see if we find the bit.
Yeah.
Riff
Okay.
and skiff. You should have a,
Put that on your so it's not
I'm
you
good.
looking like.
I'm good. What are you doing?
I'm putting it up here so if we use this, it doesn't look like you're in an interview.
I like the stick though.
I know, but we're not in an interview right now. We're practicing
we're a skit
what might
now.
be a skit.
Oh, I see.
Okay. No, put it down. We're not in an interview. Do your nails. Use it.
What? Okay, so I'm a lady.
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
this?
So I'll sit down. I'll be like,
And maybe I'll want to go on a date with me.
no, you're
Yeah.
Tim. You're Tim.
Oh.
You're Tim. Okay.
Why am I doing my nails then?
Because Tim does his nails notoriously. Okay. So I come in, I find this, and you maybe don't know that there's CBD in it, and you think that CBD is a lot more extreme than it actually is.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Tim, did you bring this over? Because I don't know where this came from.
Yeah, dude, I've been drinking them all week. I'm getting pretty flipped up on that stuff.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. There's a little bit of. Did you know there's CBD in this?
Yeah, that's why I've been doing it. I don't know if you know about this, but I'm a huge drugs guy.
There's CBD in
Wait,
this.
hang on a second. Do I know CBD's a drug?
I think it's funnier if you think CBD is a lot harder than it actually is.
Harder to get?
No, harder of
Like
a.
it fucks you up.
It fucks you up like.
yeah, yeah,
No.
No. Okay, so, all right. Do it again. Come in again.
Got
Come in
it.
again.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Well, dude, where'd you find that?
I was.
Dude, no. Look, I'm just holding it for a friend. Sorry. Dude, did you not?
I found it on the counter. I was going to ask you, did you bring that over?
Look, man, yeah, okay? I've been dealing with a lot of stress recently at work, and I was just holding it for a friend of mine, all right? I didn't mean to disappoint you or anything.
You're not disappointing me. It's really not that big of a deal.
Really not that big of a deal, Shane.
It's.
Look, I didn't want to have this conversation with you now. I wanted
We
to talk
don't. We
about you
don't
later.
have to have this conversation.
But, oh wait, let's try this one more time. I have a better idea. Where I'm like, okay, you come in.
All right. Am I
Shane?
bringing it?
Shane?
Do it again. And
Shane, get in here.
what?
I found this in your room.
Yeah. What's the?
Do you know what this stuff does to kids?
It's got like.
Do you know what this stuff does to kids? This is hemp, CBD, magnesium. I get it. You're under a lot of pressure from work, from your friends, maybe even from your girlfriend who maybe wants to cross second base. But you don't need to resort to doing big drugs like these. You know, if you ever need to talk to anybody, you can just come on a run with your old pal Tim.
Tim?
We can talk about it.
Tim. There's just CBD in that.
Yeah. Crack-based donuts. I know what CBD stands for. You kids think you're the first ones to ever try drugs? Buddy.
Not a kid.
You know what I used to be on when I was your age? You ever heard of Jolt Cola? Sure, we thought it was fun. Next thing you know, you're fighting wars in Colombia against the cocaine mobs. just to get another bottle of Jolt.
Okay, you know what? I won't ever take. I'm done. Today's the last day I'm ever taking CBD.
All right, good. But did you know that this bottle can actually do a great job of shoving up your asshole for sex? That's your button.
That's a take. Do you want to do another one?
That's your button.
You want
right
another
there.
option?
I'm happy with it the way it was. What about Kyle?
Kyle, any notes?
No. Maybe you could try to shove it.
Yeah.
Up your
Let's do
ass?
a real close-up shot.
Yeah, okay. So
No,
you turn
no,
over.
I'm joking, Tim. That was a bit.
Oh, here we go. Give me that lamp, will you?
For real? And just to,
All right, here's what I gotta do.
Just
Ready?
to know, this is a real one.
Yeah, I know. So here's
Real
what I
magic
do.
lamp.
You're gonna come in, and I'm gonna be fucking rubbing this,
Got it.
and then you're gonna be like, okay, and then you just do your thing.
Got it. Okay. What's up, dude?
Oh!
What are you doing? Just okay, and we're gonna imagine there's special effects here, but I don't know
And
how
it's
to do
cum.
And it's like there's a cum monster coming out of this.
No, that's not bad.
Oh!
Oh, well, it was just like a skit where I was rubbing my magic lamp, and it came.
Yeah, and I was imagining like the special effects that I couldn't do of like
Right,
cum monster
right.
coming out.
Right, and it's like, what is your wish, my
Do
master?
you do the voice of what he would say?
Yeah, so
So we're looking at him.
what is your wish, my master?
Cum monster?
That's right. Who frees me from this sex lamp that I've been sitting in?
It was me. I want all the wishes.
No, whoa, you're the horny boy? All right.
Yeah, real horny.
Do me a favor and shove the tip of that lamp up your asshole.
Okay, it was actually him. I don't want any part of it.
No. Okay.
So fucking
Something
stupid.
like that. You get it.
This is like the comedy that you can expect if you come to the Kookaburra Lounge on September 6th.
If you don't-
7:45.
If you don't
Hollywood.
if you don't have me on the Cuckoo Burger
Well,
show.
okay, Tim, real talk. I was going to ask you to be a part of it, but you've notoriously shot down the excitement I
location.
felt on the location of Kookaburra.
I would put this to other people, but like, who wants to hear about this? I can't tell you. For me personally, going to Hollywood and Highland is like one of the worst experiences in LA. However, for you and for the guy who plays Spider-Man, it's a fucking treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this. I felt the same when I was going to the theater for the first time. But it is simply this easy. You go into the parking garage, you go to the elevator to the 4th floor, and you're at the theater.
I don't like
$3
drive.
parking.
I don't like drive.
I know you don't like drive.
$3 parking?
$3 parking.
That's not bad.
With validation, their validation.
That's
$3.
That's not
So
bad.
it's a great spot. It's a new theater in Hollywood, and I am looking forward to doing a show. But yeah, if you want to do, but here's the thing. Well, it is a variety show, so you could do characters and stuff. But like, what would you want to do?
Scotty Kilmer! Rev up your
I do like
engines!
your. What was that one bit we did? Was it Go Sketch Yourself where you did the song? Remember the song?
No.
Was that the show we used to do where we would put up bits? What was the song you danced to?
Yeah, I don't know. Some Armenian song.
It was very fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I love to dance on stage. I could call it clowning. I could call it comedy. I could call it whatever you want.
Coming, like it's
Just
coming.
come
out-
to the
coming.
Kookaburra Lounge. Come see me. Come on stage and do
That's
a
not
comedy
gonna
bit.
happen.
Come see me. Come on stage and do a comedy bit.
Okay,
That's real.
it's not gonna happen.
I think though too, we could do a live version of the podcast.
Yeah.
We could do a live reading of the documentary Comic Genius starring Robin Williams. We could do a live reading of the movie Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit.
Not to pivot too sharp, but but I want to change conversation. You're going big hike this weekend? Is that still happening?
Oh yeah. Do you want to come?
Yeah, I can't.
Okay,
but
great.
Tell
Tyler,
us.
you want to come?
Yeah.
We're
So
going to
to-
Yosemite.
Give us a little pre-chat. Maybe we'll check in post hike and see
Do you have a
what.
site? Do you have a campsite?
We do have a campsite. We're
Oh, you
going.
did get a
Which
campsite.
campsite?
We're going into Ptolemy Meadow, and then we're hiking to Glen Allen, and then we're hiking from Glen Allen to Water Wheel. You should put a map on the screen of me going like this: Ptolemy Meadow, Glen Allen, Water Wheel. I'm bringing, for the first time in my life, I'm bringing a tenkara rod. Do you know what tenkara fishing is? Tenkara fishing is a ancient Japanese form of fly fishing. So I got a collapsible tenkara rod. I'll be finding and catching little fishies to eat.
Hopefully.
Just
to eat, hopefully.
To eat.
Is there anything, like, you've been on some notoriously, like, difficult hikes. Is this one, like, going to be pretty difficult?
I've never actually been on a notoriously difficult hike.
The snow one sounded crazy that you did.
I actually keep forgetting about that
Can you
trip.
give the viewers, like, a brief, like, synopsis of that hike? Because I always love hearing you tell people.
The Pear Lake Winter Hut. The Pear Lake Winter Hut is in the Sierras, in the western Sierra Nevada. It is an old ranger station, only accessible during the winter by snowshoes or skis. My friends and I, who had never been on snowshoes before, did it. It's like 11,000 feet of elevation up to, I think, like 13,000 feet, or maybe you start at 7 and go up to 13 and then go kind of back down again into the valley. But we had never been on snowshoes before. So like a famously difficult activity to do, I guess. I don't know. People walking across the snow in snowshoes is very easy. Hiking a mountain in snowshoes is like seemingly very hard. What happens is on the way up, you're fine. You're like, you're in friggin' powder up to your knees and whatever, but you're like kind of staying on top.
Is it that deep?
It was crazy deep. And then coming down, you get to the top of like a ridge. You're like, phew, that was a lot of work. But coming down on snowshoes is just as challenging as going up because you're like walking through knee-high snow. So by the time we got to the ranger station, we had just what was kind of like packed on our backs, which is a backpack full of food, weed, and mushrooms. And so we had ourselves a nice stay at this hut. However, everybody else who showed up was like, they were outdoors people of the highest order. Like everybody was like talking about their time at Stanford or their time at Yale or their time at Harvard. And we're all like absolute scumbags, like smoking cigarettes and eating mushrooms in the woods and going like tubing. We carried tubes, inner tubes to go sledding.
You didn't like
on.
Inflate them when you got there?
We did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were packed in our backpacks,
I see.
which is a very stupid thing to pack. If you want to know, something to not bring on a backpacking trip, don't bring.
Sounds like Dumb and Dumber. He's like,
uninflated.
just get the necessities.
Yeah, we're in the Rockies. Yeah, exactly. Just the necessities. Yeah, so we brought inner tubes and sleds and things of that nature. But we had a nice time.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then coming back was like.
So, but this won't be as intense. Like nearly as intense.
It's summer. Yeah. I don't know. Kyle, you've been to Tuolumne Meadows? You've been to the Yosemite Valley, eastern Yosemite Valley, southern Yosemite Valley? I think it's the east side.
The meadows are beyond the valley, I think.
Beyond the valley of the.
So I don't think you're in
Shadow
the
Death.
valley. I think you're above.
Zoom in on me now. Zoom in on me like this.
Yeah.
Sure about that?
You sure about that?
Sure about that?
That's why?
Sure about that? That's why?
Well, Tim, this won't be the last time that I have you on Content.
Better not be.
But
Get sticks.
it is the first.
Get sticks.
I'm not getting you a stick. But every time, come on and put it on something different. Do you have anything you want to promote, or where can people find you on your socials? Don't kiss it. They didn't. You got to ask for permission.
On the internet, you can find me at all the wwws. Do yourself a favor and log on. Keyword / Tim Delamont, Instagram.com. Don't forget about Twitter, X, the everything site. And I'm on Blue Sky at michaelcmorona.bluesky.com.
No, you're not.
He's the only guy whose name I think about on Blue Sky.
Is he on Blue Sky?
Oh, yeah.
Are you on Blue Sky?
Oh, yeah.
I've never been able to.
I'll get you an invite.
It's like a
Kyle, I'll
Twitter
get you an invite.
alternative.
It's the friendly Twitter.
Is it the Trump one?
It's the anti-Trump one. That's
the
Truth
opposite.
Social. This is the opposite. This is like this is the safe space for losers. It's like Threads. Like it's nice like Threads, but it's a little reactionary. So I've said this to Shane multiple times. The social medias that I consume, are based on levels of how much rage or whatever emotion I want to say. So I open up X if I want to feel my morning.
So you want to feel an emotion, you go to these places.
Yeah. So in the morning when I want to get my rage fueled up, I'm not even kidding. The first place I go is X.
How quick are you
Twitter.
on X in the morning?
So my alarm is across the house from my bed. I get up, I walk with my plantar fasciitis.
And I have an app that just is already open.
Yeah, no, truly. The first thing I do, I turn off my alarm. I like put my phone down for 3 seconds, and then I pick it back up again, and I immediately go to X just to see what's going on.
First app.
Now, what do? I get enraged, and I start to look at the X. Now, if I want to feel sad, we've talked about this before. If I want to feel bad about myself, Instagram.com immediately makes me feel like everyone's better off than I am. Everyone's having more fun. Everybody's making more money than me.
Don't know anyone that says X is the first app they pull up
These
in the
are
morning.
sick people.
No, there's a lot of people.
Really?
What about you, Kyle?
Instagram's always the
I
first
usually
one.
have like notifications that end up taking me to Instagram. Yeah.
Kyle's
But I try not.
I was going to say, do you
How-
feel sad on Instagram?
I just get irritated with myself that I get distracted.
Mm.
In my phone.
That's actually not as bad as
I'm
feeling
not
sad.
outside and moving around.
What about you? You feel sad on Instagram?
It has been known any app that I get on first thing in the morning because I'm addicted, like many people.
To you.
It did. More often than not, any app can make me TikTok not as much,
Yeah.
but something about comparison, like seeing something that triggers that unhealthy part in me that wants something I don't have that ultimately won't give me the happiness I'm looking for.
Yeah. Which is also, is that not TikTok? It's just commercials.
TikTok to me, I don't see as much of like career.
Yeah, for sure.
I
this
booked
is what
this.
I'm talking about. That's why Instagram makes me sad. It doesn't make Kyle
I
sad.
get it. I completely get it. It's
Kyle's
all
living
comparison.
his fucking life.
Kyle's really good though about like doing what's better for his mental health.
Are you?
Mental health day.
Mental wellness.
Every day's a mental health
day. Dude. that
Tim,
guy's
you do
got-
have a work obligation, so I don't want to hold you up. Whenever you
Ish.
need to leave, you can.
I will.
leave.
I'll get up and
Until
leave.
then, he stays.
Are you still performing at the Venice Boardwalk, Kyle?
I actually have switched over mostly to Hollywood Highland at this point.
Have you really?
Because it's just so much closer.
Blake's streaming like every night.
Are you streaming?
I am streaming on
Twitch?
YouTube.
YouTube. I only have Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't
Is
know.
he too
What,
close to the mic, or is that okay?
I don't know what YouTube is.
Yeah.
I only have Twitch.
I like that it saves it. I'm sure Twitch.
What are you thinking? You're doing beats, mostly beats and raps.
Looping.
Beats and loops and raps.
Beats and loops and
You ever think about doing a beat like this? Beats and loops and
Speaking
Wait,
of loops,
you didn't let me.
we could do, because we're doing like custom intros for every guest, so you can go
loops, and
be a
raps.
part of your intro if you want.
You
Real
should
quick.
hear mine.
Well, go do it with Kyle.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Beats, loops, raps. Beats, loops,
Yeah,
raps.
we'll
like
cut-
that.
we'll cut real quick.
Kyle like that.
First.
Kyle like that.
I got this.
Kyle like that.
All right, what was your song you wanted to make, Tim?
It was called Beats and Loops and Raps.
Okay, great. So do that fast and keep going with it.
Go fast. Beats, loops, raps.
I like beats and loops and raps and stuff and
Beats and loops and raps and stuff. And beats and loops and raps and stuff. And beats and loops and raps and stuff. And beats and loops and raps and stuff. And beats and loops and raps and stuff. And beats and loops and raps and stuff. And beats and loops and raps and stuff. And beats and loops and raps and stuff. Beats and loops and raps stuff.